Yes, we're live. Alright, let's go then. Yeah, come. Let's take the new one. And we go up against another variant. Alright, let's see what she has. So, forward A and forward B are her main approach routes, I guess. She has several just frames in that string. I only managed to do 2 though, the third one I always fail. I wonder if there are combos utilizing that, but I haven't found any yet, so who knows. And she has a lot of style. Love her for it as well. $86 damage. I wonder if we can go higher. Does this connect? It doesn't. Alright, we still have it set to counter. Let's see. So it's a forward dash. And from it we gain her different 8-way running moves. So if we do forward 4-2, we get the big launch. But if we do quarter circle forward 2, we quarter circle forward B, I mean, was playing a lot of Tekken, sorry about that, you get a different version of the move, like, I think it's the same damage and everything, but the color's different. I don't know if there's any other difference between those there, but as far as I can tell, it's just for cosmetic purposes. Yeah, this one you could use as a punish. It has okayish range, I guess. There's another finish as well, utilizing A plus B. That's where you use the umbrella. If you just want to use the blade, you end it with B plus K. Also, there are specific inputs where you actually do a bit more damage. So if I start with B plus K and then do B, it's 38 damage, right? And her swings are blue as well, as you can see. If I do B plus K and then forward, down, B real fast, I do 42 damage. And the extension for it would be, I think it was forward, B plus K after that. It needs to be super fast though. There we go. 70 damage. A 3-hit string that, well, you can't really call it a 3-hit string. The rest will only trigger if you manage to land the hit, otherwise it won't connect. Yeah, 70 damage, that's nuts. Alright, let's see what else we have here. Oops. This one right here, like she can go into a stance from back A plus B if you hold it. And from that stance you have 3 options. You can cancel out, you can do a high, or you can do the mid launch. By just pressing back B plus K, you can manually enter the stance. And because we saw that back A plus B puts us into that stance again, there is something we can try. Missed the timing there. Basically, it gives us a hard knockdown against our opponent and leaves us in a position to pressure the opponent some more. If they try to escape to the side, you catch them with A from the stance. If you know they are gonna try something, you can just go for the mid, the B version, basically. Interesting thing about this is that if you're on Soul Charge, you get 2 additional options. Those options being an additional attack, right, need to go in Soul Charge first. This one being the additional attack, and this right here, this is like a guard impact, you could say. So if you go into stance in a specific way with down back B, where you extend B, you can get that guaranteed, for example. You can even do more damage if you time the launch properly. Like that. Yeah. I was still back turned. Alright, let's see. Yeah. Missed it, but it's possible. Also, what I figured out, if you do quarter circle forward and do any move, it's like a forward running move, like forward forward A, for example, you got this, right? So if you do quarter circle forward A, you get the same move, but the color of the swing itself is now purple. As far as I know, the damage stays about the same. Yeah, it's the same, it doesn't give you any additional frame advantage or something like that. I think it's just so you don't have to do the forward input. Also, normally you have some moves where if you hold down and back, for example, and press A, you get that low, right? If you do quarter circle forward and then hold down, back, and then press A, you can do it immediately without needing to, without having the need to actually run to the side like that. So the moves you get from your 8-path run are more available to you than usual. Like normally people will see you coming if you're going for certain stuff, like if you go running in as an approaching tool, but like that you can just whip it out and this is basically your approaching kind of tool, right? So quarter circle forward A to approach, It's safe on block as well. You can use that as a guard impact setup, just to show. Also, you see that small moon there? This small moon you get when you retaliate on your opponent after he did an unsafe move, or if you guard impacted and punished him, or parried him in some kind of way. That's how you fill up the moon. In the blue, the snowflake basically, I think that happened whenever you connected a hit that your opponent didn't block. So if we just hit them normally, we can collect some for the snowflake. And if we hit our opponent on counter, we get the cherry blossom, basically. And because we hit the opponent as well, sometimes we get the snowflake as well for some reason. I don't know why that is. It's still weird to me. But basically, if you get the snowflake full, right, your moves from forward K, their properties change. Oops, still have counter on. Let's switch that off. Like normally you would just get the knockdown, but if a snowflake is full, you actually get a stun and can do some more damage. There's probably stuff to be found, but I haven't found anything that works properly there yet. Maybe that, I don't know. From that forward K, you have 3 options, I think. So the one I already showed is B, right? The other one being A. There was no stun, snowflake full. Now we get the stun and can go for counter hits, setups, grabs, anything we want basically. Her grabs look super sick as well. I just love them all. This one's probably the one with the most style points. Right, the options from the flying thing here. The third option is to cancel out. So you learned earlier, if I don't cancel out, she will actually float a bit in the air like that. If I cancel out, I will touch the ground earlier. The thing with... right, quarter circle forward, I explained, right? She has a quarter circle back as well. The thing about quarter circle back is, if you do quarter circle back, every move you do after quarter circle back counts as a while crouching move, or while standing up, while getting out of crouch move, like that. So we have, for example, the... let's see. We have this here, right? That's full crouch, forward, BB. Another way to get it is quarter circle back, then down, forward, BB. Like that. Or to make it more obvious, the thing which I still don't understand, damage is the same, frames are the same, I think, as well. Yeah, this is 20, this is 20. The only thing that changes is the color of the swing. Maybe for aesthetic reasons, I don't really know. Alright, yeah, let's talk about the moon. This one right here, I think it only... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it only improves one move. That move being back, back, B plus K. So now you get a stun. I haven't found any proper follow-up right now, because this right here you can avoid. You can see our opponent getting up to the side, right? The move itself, you can... has... yeah, one use. Basically, after we hit our opponent with a safe string, right? God damn it. Basically, we can do this to outspace the opponent if we do it at a certain distance. The move itself has quite a lot of range. If you get the moon, that range is extended by quite a lot, as you can see. Alright, so that's about the moon. Another move, which is pretty important, is back A. As you can see, if you take a look to the left, she actually crouches down while drawing her sword, making her avoid highs. I set our opponent to counter with, well, not counter, to retaliate with high swings, so we can see her evade that. So basically, you can, if you know your opponent likes to use high attacks a lot or horizontal highs, you can just go for any safe move and actually get the combo going. Ah, fucked it up. Like that. You can even kinda cheat a super in. So instead of forward for the B finisher, you do the super instead. Fucking love that move. Pretty stylish as well. Alright, we got the thing with the dashes, explained those. Maybe the cherry blossom. This one right here improves one move. And that move is forward A plus B or full crouch forward AB. Also, for combo purposes, to get more damage, you can, instead of forward A plus B, after getting a launch, you can do... oh, hang on. Yeah. You can do a quarter circle back, down forward AB. Like that. It's a bit tricky though, and it's only 3 damage more. The thing why you should do this, you actually gain more soul charge when doing those more complex kind of moves, right? Let's see. Let's set that to 0. Normally this move eats up soul charge, as you can see. If we don't have any, we generate a bit, but if we use it again, we use it up, so yeah. If we do the more complex, the more difficult version though... oops. We get quite a lot more, as you can see, and we don't lose any at all. That's why you should go for the more difficult one if you can. It's a bit tricky though, not gonna lie. It's difficult. I wonder what the extension there is. This is the only thing I found. .45 damage. Let's see if we can do more. Right, let's see. What else do we have? Alright. This leaves us in back turned. What else do we have? Alright. This one right here leaves us in back turned as well. Whenever we want, we can utilize up B plus K to turn our back as well. If we want to remain face front though, we can just hold it. As you can see, it slides off, she floats off to the side, so if your opponent does some very linear attacks, you can use that to avoid and punish. What's this? .43. So this you basically do as a pressure setup. Let's see what else we got. Like, I know this is a big launch and everything, and you get quite a lot of damage. Oops. If I could land it, Jesus Christ. Yeah, 62 damage into setup. The other one, the step though, I don't really know what's the use for that, because the stun just doesn't seem to be enough to get anything from it. Maybe on counter. I doubt it though. Yeah, no. It doesn't properly connect. There's probably some use for it, but I don't know it yet. What the use itself is. Alright, let's see if this is safe. It is. if we do 3 of her special guard impact, we actually get a launch. Does some good damage as well. Yeah, those are the just streams. Yeah, normal version. The nearly perfect version, I always fuck up the last one. Yeah, this is how we evade. Yeah, that's for combo use only, it's unsafe. Alright, let's see if this actually... Oh, this turns her back, alright. I wonder if... Yeah, this could be a thing actually, I think. Yeah, you can probably get something from that. Let's see. Yeah, this you do to get hard knockdown into pressure. This I haven't understood the use of yet. It's just weird as a move. Maybe to spike your opponent, so they can't tackle. Yeah, those are only for the lethal hits, I think. This move right here is one of your main nos. Same as this one and that one. This one you're only gonna use when you got Soul Charge. Otherwise, I wouldn't recommend using it. Though, there's something I could try. Maybe if the low hits, it actually gives you enough buzz. It doesn't. Alright. Well, that sucks. Yeah, just frame version is there possible as well. You saw me do it already. Yeah, this one you can use to do combos. Or to collect a count hit. Because most people will probably fall for the second hit. Pretty sure they will. Has a just frame as well. Yeah. That one is one of your main counters as well. Can do small mini combo there. let's see what else she has. You can cancel her kick. Yeah, that's weird. I see no use for it. Knee seduction, I think. Yeah. That's a counter right there. A good one. I believe it's safe as well, I mean. Yes. Something I want to try. Alright, that seems totally useless if you don't even get a proper stun out of it. Yeah, you can go into stance, wouldn't recommend doing that though. Not without soul charge. Oh! I actually forgot about that move. If I had to guess, it's to get some good Oki. Yeah, this one's pretty sick. Love that one. Ah, also, on counter hit, forward B won't launch like properly launch into the air like you would expect it to. Without counter, it suddenly launches. It's weird, I know, but that's how it is, I guess. Countered combo would look something like that. .72 damage into pressure. Yeah. And I'm not even doing the just frame. Nope. Nope. Not fast enough. I don't even know if there's anything fast enough. Grabs won't connect either, it seems. Kinda lost with that one, to be honest. This one we already know. This one we already know as well. Yeah, that's her special guard impact. This one you use to extend combos. I use it to extend combos. Like after the stun you immediately go for that, then forward B. And then up B plus K. And then forward B again. Looks something like this. There's some good damage as well. I guess you could use that if you want it. Want to use that. Ah, right, this one was special. If you only do the first hit, you will have your back turned to the opponent, meaning you can go for her back turn shenanigans if you do the full thing well, and the second hits, you get a small combo. That's another finisher you can do. So, if you got the stun from forward B, you can do this if you want to switch sides. If you want to stay on the same side, you do this one right here. Alright, never mind, I lied. You switch sides anyways. Crap. Okay, but if you want to do an additional super using that, then you go with the first one. Because you do that little launch. Otherwise, the only finisher that would be fast enough to actually catch her while she's airborne is forward B. So normally you would end it like that, I guess. Let's see what else we have. Alright, this is how you go manually into a stance. This is if you want to go manually into back turned. Normally, this one, I think, is the same as that one. Let's check. No, it's a bit different. The one from forward K leaves you on crouch. The one from up B plus K A leaves you on back turned. So you can go for back turned shenanigans. Also a super dope thing I found. If you hold down back and then press B plus K, you do this move. This one leaves you at back turn, so if you manage to avoid something that's super linear from your opponent, you can do stuff like that. Oops. 86 damage. So that's decent. That's a thing, I guess. Alright. Let's see what else we have. Yeah. This is how you can deal with opponents who refuse to stand up again. Or if you got the stun where your opponent is very close to the ground. Like this one, where they hold their stomach. Alright, so if you only do the thing itself, you remain back turned. If you hold it, you are actually facing your opponent, but as you might have noticed, you kind of float off to the side. You can actually avoid linear attacks of your opponent, so most B strikes and stuff like that you can just avoid and then counter with A. Oops. Or with B, depending on what you want to go for. Alright, let's see what else we have. This one I actually don't remember. a little trick you can do to gain access to while crouching moves or full crouch moves is if you do quarter circle back and then do the input, you will always get the crouching move. So to get this without having to crouch, we will now do quarter circle back and then do the remaining part of the input with a down forward A plus B A, right? As you were able to see, instead of blue arc or blue color of a swing, you could say, we got a purple one. Doesn't give us more frame advantage than the usual one, doesn't give us more damage or anything like that, as far as I can tell. The only difference is just the color of the swing. I still quite haven't figured out why that is. Oh wow. So if that connects and counter, we can actually get a little combo going into a pressure situation for us. If they try to tech roll, as soon as they get up, we will catch them with that. If they want to duck our strike, we go for a big launch into another one. And this you could basically chain together, and your opponent would always have to guess. Very cool thing, if you're in Soul Charge, you get 2 additional options. We first need to adjust the thing here though. Alright. So, if we're going to Soul Charge, we get this sick ass looking move. Also, we get something like a guard impact that I think it actually counters every move. Maybe except the guard breaking ones. So to demonstrate, I will show one time. Oops. So after that you get a guaranteed launch or those guaranteed hits. So that's pretty dope. Alright, let's see what else we have. Alright, this is the main thing I use when I've my back turned to the opponent. If you hold down back and then press B plus K and then B. Ah no, only down back and then B plus K. After that you do B plus KB. And as a finisher, forward forward B. Alright. That looks interesting. Let's try something. I think there's something that... No. No. What if it connects and counter? Alright, on counter it's a knockdown. Giving us some extra damage, I guess. You could use it to evade highs, I guess. But we'll have to see if it maybe has some other uses. Oh, maybe we can modify our one combo a little bit. No, alright, doesn't work. Worth a shot. Yeah, this is if we want to gain some distance again, or after we utilize the move that leaves us back turned. to play the distance game again. Yeah, this one has quite some range. Only if you got the moon though. Otherwise, I would suggest you use back A, because you will avoid highs, and on counter you get a combo of it as well. Alright. What's this? Ah, this is if someone decides to follow us, I guess. Those look super situational though. Most important command for her, the taunt. Oh man, she's such a badass. Yeah, this just to practice with the different modes. To recap, Snowflower 1 improves every move we get from her floating stance. Need to switch off counter so you can actually see the difference. Yeah, no stun, as you could see with it. You get the stun. The Moon one only improves back B plus K. Gives you more range. And sometimes a follow-up, but very, very situational as well. If you don't have a moon, the distance is pretty laughable. The Cherry Blossom one improves your umbrella. You can see the Sakura petals, but actually floating around when she does that. Normally, it would just look something like this. Also, this move will always eat some of your soul charge. But the move itself is basically like a free turnstile, you could say. Like that. Not sure if it works against vertical attacks as well. No, doesn't. So it's a turnstile against high attacks, I guess. And if they go for vertical strikes, you just go for her mirror guard impact, or what it was called. $81 damage. That's not bad. That's quite alright, I would say. Alright. Yeah. This one I haven't found any proper use for it yet. The only thing I noticed that on counter it knocks down. Yeah, doesn't seem to give you any plus frames whatsoever. Holding up or down and pressing B plus K gives you some plus though. This one you can use for spacing purposes. So if you want to play the spacing game, down A plus B is your friend. It pushes back a bit, but the move itself is unsafe. So if you're too close and your opponent has a spear, for example, or staff, so characters like Siegfried, Nightmare, Kilik, or everyone with range will still catch your ass if you do it right in their face. So you should do it at range 2, I would say. And then you're good. Then you can still avoid stuff. Yeah, that was the one. This one you can use as a combo finisher after a launch. So 61 damage. Oh my god. I could do it before. Jesus Christ. Alright, never mind. We're carrying on. Yeah, that's the easy version of just frame I want to go for. The one I want to go for is BA really fast. Like that. And this basically is the bootleg version, which does less damage. 4 less damage. Yeah. This one is one of her command things, basically. If you notice the input at the very bottom, if you do the alternate input after BK with forward, down B, down forward, A plus B, you get more damage out of it. Alright, so we do the... hang on, need to check input again. Alright, let's see if we can do this. I'm not sure which way we need to press it though, because while doing that move, we actually switch sides, so... God damn it. Oh, the last one was actually alright, I guess. Yeah. If you noticed at the end, the umbrella had that purple flash to it, and the second strike also had that pink purple flash to it, right? If we just do the normal thing, it's blue, blue, and nothing, and the improved one is blue, purple, purple. Does more damage. Yeah, does like 6 more damage. Really gotta work for that damage. We got another version as well, which is more for style, I guess. This one, you can knock people into a wall and get some really nasty combos going. This one you do as a finisher to collect on the style points, you know. It got an alternative input as well, as you can see on the bottom. So after B plus K, forward down B, back B plus K. The follow-ups you have to press insanely fast though, like you've got no time to think. $70 damage. And the normal one does 64. So her alternate input gives 6 more damage. Interesting. Yeah, that's the mirror blade I was talking about earlier. The first time you only get this. Second time you get some more damage. Third time you actually get a launch. If you have Soul Charge, you can actually style a bit. Alright. So let's set that up properly and try this. Oh crap, maybe shouldn't have. Oh man. There we go. Alright. First one. Second one. Crap. This is if you really wanna style. Like most of her stuff, it's tricky though. Insult charge. She of course has some new extensions. This one, for example, does some additional damage now. $100 if you do the improved one. So 7 more now. Let's see what else we've got. Oh wow, that actually uses a bit of our soul charge. Well, that's not good. I used that move to do most of my combos, but forgot that it uses some of our soul charge. If you watch the meter, if we whiff, for example, it actually decreases. So, how do we gain meter? If we do quarter circle back, we get our full crouch moves, right? And in full crouch there was a string that looks pretty familiar. While crouching, forward BB, right? I've basically the same thing. So, oh boy, about to sneeze. Was muting myself for that. Sorry. Alright. So, after we got a stun, I used to do this, right? But we lose some of our charge and we don't want that to happen. So we do the more difficult thing to actually gain some charge. We do quarter circle back, hold down forward and press BB. Alright, apparently that doesn't work anymore, or it only works in specific scenarios. But the thing that you gain access to her full crouch moves is still valuable information, because the umbrella itself with forward A plus B eats soul charge as well. And there I know that you can combo using quarter circle back. So yeah, that's one thing to keep in mind as well. Yeah, if we're gonna do the first one, we remain back turned, can do our different back turn shenanigans if we want, or we do the full thing. Works after launch as well. This whiffs for some reason though, don't ask me why, it's weird. This one we know, this one we know. We should be alright for running moves. If you want instant access to our running moves, you can just do quarter circle forward. So instead of forward forward A, you just do quarter circle forward A. So they don't see you coming in. You're just there. So that's pretty useful as well. Also, if you got stuff like that, for example, you can use the quarter circle forward there as well. So you do quarter circle forward, hold up or hold down. I would suggest you hold up because it's easy on the fingers. And then you got that. So you can do the sideway movement as well from quarter circle forward. Let's see what else we have. This one I've never used actually. I guess the second one could give us a stun. Oh crap. Oh wow, it has quite the range. Yeah, second one gives stun. Nope. Wow, I'm trying not to hit her with the first one. Alright, maybe let's make her only guard one. She guards everything. What? Oh, yeah, continue action one. I'm a dumb ass. Alright, this should work now. Alright, guess we can... No, we can't combo from that. What the hell? I don't know why we would get a stun there then. Carrying on. Yeah, your main launcher, uncountered, you get a stun. If it's not countered, you get the big launch. So there. Yeah, like that basically. This one's pretty nasty, because you can delay the second hit. And on counter you get some decent damage. Alright, let's set it to the other one again. $96 damage. I would say that's pretty good for a move that's super delayable. We can probably do even more damage. If you want to, instead of running up, you can do the quarter circle forward input as well again. So people don't see it coming. Yeah. And that right there is big boy damage. Yeah, that's another launch she has. Uncountered it launches as well, alright. Does 7 damage less though without the counter, alright. So we finish with that. Forward forward B or BA or back A plus B. This one looks interesting. Alright. Wait, what? Alright, did the wrong input before. Yeah, it's decent damage, I guess. But it's probably unsafe. God damn it, the range. No, might actually be safe. Alright. Yeah, Heavenly Maiden is where you go into a float. Yeah, this one you can camouflage with the quarter circle fort as well. This move and the one with A, like instead of K you just press A. Those are your main tools to go into crouch. Alright. Shadow Hunter. That one has probably some combo potential. I kinda want to try that. Well, I want to try everything, but... it's safe. Yeah, but again, we get this done, but I don't know what the follow-up is, and that's kinda pissing me off. Yeah, not sure. But I want to try the other version as well. Alright, that can be interrupted, it seems. If I had to guess, it can evade highs probably though. Yes, it slides under highs. The input is a bit awkward though, if you utilize the quarter circle fort. Does some good damage though, so that's one route one can take, I guess. One combo route. This looks like an approaching tool, but yeah, it's punishable. Maybe at a certain range it becomes safe or something. She's doing quite the leap. No, you're always way too close. Alright. If you hit your opponent, you can go for a grab attempt though. Alright, we're gonna keep that in mind. So this is your counter for people who like to run around a lot. This one as well, but you don't get that much from this. This is just to keep in check. This one is if you kind of want to risk something and still do a decent amount of damage. Looks super sick as well. Love it. Shade Dancer. Alright. Ha! Ah, did the wrong input. Alright. Seems to be safe because of pushback. Can use that as a guard impact setup as well. Same as forward A or forward B. Alright, let's see. What else do we have? An unblockable, alright. Wow. Alright, what's the range? That's quite a leap. Yeah, but most people are definitely gonna see it coming and react, so... Yeah, this is one way to finish a combo. This move gives you some plus frames, so if your opponent tries to do something, you will always get the counter. Yeah, that one I already showed for the high damage combo. It's safe as well for some reason, though you remain back turned, so that's interesting. Yeah, that we already talked about. This one no one uses online. Different throws. Love that one. This one's super sick as well. This probably serves as an Oki setup. So if our opponent just tries to get up without getting up to the side or stuff like that, we can probably even get a launch from that. Doesn't get up fast enough. Alright, second one we set to block so she actually gets up faster. What move did we... Ah, the throw, right. No. Is there an option for getting up faster? Running backward. Ah, no, that's the counter. Back or forward. Let's try back. Forward. So if they just press block or hit forward as well, then we get the guaranteed launch. Alright, hang on, guys, I need to check something. Alright, sorry about that. Let's continue. Let's see. Special moves. Alright, we got the Twilight Haze. Yeah. Ah, that's when we've completed the Snowflake. Oh, so if we charge it to the max, we're actually in plus. Alright, let's see. Hello. Oh, we can remain in crouch after that. Yeah, that's gonna fuck with people. Okay, that can connect, but it's tricky. That whiffs for some reason. So after we're plus, we can just do this always. Deadly hits. Ah, that's... Alright, if we can bait a guard impact, we get the lethal hit. Alright, alright, alright. Let's try that. It's weird. I want to set her to just do it, but she doesn't want to apparently. That's a lot of damage. Nice. What's the difference though? Ah, for one she uses Soul Charge, and for the other she doesn't. Alright. Alright. Go for it. Come on. God damn it. Which was one too many, I guess. I see no use for that one. Oh no, wait, I think I got an idea when to use it, actually. Where is it? There. Fucking knew it, alright. So I can do that to connect this. $74 damage. $69 if I just do the normal version. But we're good, so we do the more difficult one. Against the jumping opponent, that won't ever happen. Alright, so if I counter someone sacrificing Soul Charge, I get that countered. Let's try that, shall we? Wait, what? Doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't work for some reason. Never mind then. What else do we have? This one we know. This is to evade lows. Interesting. All right. Never mind then, I guess. I wonder. Yeah, doesn't connect for some reason. Doesn't connect. So it needs to be leaflet. Well, anyhow, that's it for Setsuka for now, and I guess I will see you lot the next time I stream. Bye!